Green Valley, just outside of Green Valley. And check out this beauty. It's a monstrosity. It looks like a beast. It's got at least 3 crested areas. It's got arms going down. Check out that crested area. Here, I'll turn the... Look at this. It's a crested arm. It kind of looks like a shamrock. So that's a unique feature of this saguaro. There's actually 3 crested areas here. Now let me get out of the sun. The sun's blocking it. Like this. We got another arm right here. That's crested. All right, and then we got all these crazy arms, mostly all these arms going down. Look at that one, kind of doing this crazy move. And then this is an old saguaro. Look, you got one arm going sideways and then down, and this one going straight down. It's sitting on the ground. And you got this interesting younger arm right there that's just hanging out. And this saguaro has to be about 150 years old or so. Now there's a third crested area up there. Right up there. Look at that. It's a crested saguaro. Triple crested saguaro. Is this something? Just thought I'd do a live stream. There's actually decent reception here. All right, I won't give the exact location, but I'm somewhere west of Green Valley. Green Valley, Sahuarita, Tucson. If you're driving on Interstate 19, you'll be in this valley. Check out that mountain view. That's pretty. That's Mount Wrightson. Center of the screen, that's Mount Wrightson right there. That pointed peak. Arizona does have some big mountains. Got a really pretty Ocotillo right here too. Ain't that nice? That's really pretty, isn't it? But really, this, I try to visit this old saguaro usually about every 6 months, a couple times a year, maybe even more. And the locals in Green Valley, and there's a little bike trail right here. The locals who hike in this area, you know, they all know about this magnificent saguaro. I wish the sun is kind of in the wrong. The sun needs to be out there to the north, gleaming perfectly. But really though, look at this thing. Holy cow. That arm was way taller and it broke. It broke off. So, see if I get it. Trying to get it. That's a little better. There we go. Hello to all 5 people watching. Please comment. You're welcome to comment. I'm just going to go for a little while and show off this saguaro. Really, this thing has got to be at least about 150 years old. Probably even older, with all the arms. And there's a good view of the crested area. See, look at that. It's growing in a very deformed way. So, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Got an arm growing there. It looks pretty healthy. The arms are, it just depends how old the arms are. Some of these arms, this one with all these holes, it's got to be around 50, 60 years old. And it's really unique for the arms to go down. It's pretty rare. You'll see them from time to time if you really start looking at saguaros, but most do not go down. Isn't this something? How about that? Now I'm going to go over to this Ocotillo. See how the view is this way. Still not too good. I'm facing the sun, but you can kind of see it just looks like a behemoth. It's a behemoth. I call it a beast. Hey, Bear Paws. Hey, Bear Paws, check out this saguaro. It's a really old, crazy looking saguaro. And then check this out. There's a prickly pear growing. See the prickly pear? There's a prickly pear growing on, like, in the saguaro. Look at that. Isn't that something? And the bees, there's like a beehive in there. See the bees on the left? You see that? See the honeycomb? There's bees living in the saguaro. It is, look, here. Let me just show you. By the way, it's really pretty here. Bear Paws. Hey, Bear Paws. I have Anchorage in my phone for the weather, and I saw it was like 26 degrees. It's 83. It's 83 here in Green Valley, Arizona. I'm wearing my tank top. I wish it was hotter. Honestly, I wish it was hotter. But 83, I can't complain. So, really though, here, let me turn it back. Really, look at this saguaro. It's so different. It's got that broccoli. Look at that. Look at the very top. It has like a broccoli shape to it. Isn't that something? Broccoli shape. Here, I'll get the mountain in the background and the Ocotillo. Really looking nice. That's not too shabby. All right. So now over here in the desert, there's not, it's just like mesquites and these nasty chain fruit choyas. I don't want to get too close to it, but there it is. It's a chain fruit choya. Whoa, baby. Yes, Bear Paws. I saw the weather for Westcliff. I think it's going to be, for Sahuarita and Tucson, it's going to be 78 on Saturday, and I think 76 on Sunday. And then I think we get back into the 80s. So that's yeah. Oh, okay. By the way, there, see, look, if I take a few steps back, now you can really see how crazy this cactus is. Like just like that. It's nuts. Traditionally, the saguaro, it just grows upward. It has arms, and the arms just kind of curve upward, like it's waving to you. This one has crested areas, and it's just like, it looks like a monstrosity. Isn't that something? Oh, yeah. So, yes, I think it's only going to be 30 in Westcliff, Colorado, and it'll be 78 here, but we'll be back in the 80s. It's a little disappointing. I want it to be 95, 93, 101. The first day I got here on Saturday, it was 95. Actually, I think it was 96. 96 in Sahuarita. So that's not too shabby. Here, let me just get a drink here. I got this, Zico coconut water. It's not too shabby. Oh, yeah. Hey, do you hear that bird? Here, you hear that bird? Ooh. It's a great bird. Don't you? I can't. It's like. Right. Do you see the bird in the Ocotillo? Right there. There's a bird up there, right there on the left. Come on, bird. That's a great bird. I think that's the cactus wren. I think that's the cactus wren. Is that amazing? It's a beautiful day, man. I'm done with work. I got done with work early, which is nice. Just hanging out in the desert, admiring this gorgeous saguaro. Holy cow. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Those birds are amazing. That's the best view right there, baby. I've done a not too shabby of this saguaro. I'm not sure I'm going to do another one, but I could just sit here all day. I'm inspired to maybe have some Mexican food. Maybe I should go to Manuel's. I love that restaurant a lot. Bear Paws, are you still there? Bear Paws. 83 degrees, man. The weather is nice. If you're just tuning in, hello from the desert. Check out that saguaro. Look at it. Beautiful, gorgeous view. And I'm on alert for snakes. Snakes still might, it is like, it's still pretty warm, but snakes could be out. They still might be out. So, see if we find any snakes. All right, we're just gonna go for a little hike. I think on this little trail, there's just a bunch of chain fruit choyas. Let's go for a little walk. This nasty choya. Holy cow, it's nasty. Really, look at those spikes. Trust me, you do not like I joke with the saguaro cactus, and that's all fun and games. There is no fun and games with the chain fruit choya. It's a really bad cactus. So, oh, it's like a tree. Oh, look, look at the view of the saguaro with the mountains. The most magnificent saguaro right there. How about that? It's not too shabby. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. All right, I'm just kind of like a desert person. I'm a desert person. I make my saguaro videos every day, my not too shabbies, and I do live streams. And let's get closer. Oh, by the way, check out that choya. It's like a choya tree. Isn't that a beautiful? It's still dangerous, still just as dangerous, but it is a very pretty tree. Yeah, Bear Paws, you can hear the birds. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Really, the views are not too shabby. So Green Valley's right there. Saguarita, I'm living in Saguarita, which is kind of that way. Tucson's like way at the base of those mountains is Tucson. All right. That's kind of facing north. And then facing south is that way. And now the sun is to the west. So but if you're just tuning in, hey, Agile, really check out this saguaro. Really, you cannot, I'm trying to, with the lighting, just trying to do my best to show it to you. There's that crested area way up there. And it got all these arms going down. And I was talking to a local, Tammy. She lives in Esperanza Estates. And we were just saying, man, this is an old saguaro. And it's kind of slumped over a little bit with all these arms slumping down. And it's so unique with this crested area. And we were both saying, yeah, every time we hike up here, we always are thinking, oh, is it still standing? Is it still standing, you know? So this is a crested arm right there. All right, usually arms grow kind of like, that's a normal arm. Okay, it just has like, it's columns and it grows out. But this, it has multiple columns growing like, you know, you wouldn't believe. And then here's another one. It's a downward arm. And then all these columns. Hey, Nathan. Nathan, it is a beautiful day in the desert. Look at that view. Look at that Ocotillo. Holy cow. We got an Ocotillo. Mount Wrightson is elevation 9,000, I don't know, 400 or 600. So it's very wintry out there. So I live in Colorado. I live at 7,900. But anyway, I'm bragging. Look at that arm. It's like, it looks like a tail. It's nuts. It's so crazy. So I got to be honest with you. I'm even scared to stand under it because if it, like, you know, if fate would have it that it would crash once, like if I'm under there, you know, it would probably crush me. Good chance it would crush me. You know, you can kind of see how old it is. It's got holes in it and it's got wood. Here. See inside, there's wood. So it's pretty interesting. It's not a shabby saguaro, I'll tell you that. There's that arm going down, sitting on the ground. So, and then this arm doesn't look too good either. See it? Let's see. That darn sun. I should have come in the morning when the sun would be kind of that way. But there's an arm. So it's not looking too good. It's got black, like sort of this dirt. That doesn't look very good. So, and then this whole trunk is just holding the whole thing. So here, I'll show you. Now, by the way, there's the big, tall arm right there. All right. I'll zoom in on it. That's pretty cool. Hey, full of it. No, it doesn't smell. There's no smell. Is it? Doesn't that look like broccoli or something? That's so neat. It's a beautiful day in the desert. So this is kind of, I guess you would call it the backside. You got the mesquite growing, and another mesquite, a third mesquite. All these damn mesquites. Mesquites ain't bad. They're not bad. The crested areas, well, I can say, I mean, really, I think it's fair to estimate the age of this saguaro's got to be at least 150 years old. I'm guessing 150 years old. Give or take. It could be even more. So, you know, these arms, you know, who knows when they started cresting, but the arms themselves are huge. I mean, they've got to be a good, I don't know. I mean, saguaros start growing arms somewhere around 60 to 80 years. So you can estimate 60, 70 years probably. These some of these arms are. So I'm not an expert though. Really, look at that. Here's what's wild. By the way, here's what's wild about the desert out here. Okay, we got this saguaro. All right. And the crazy thing is, the rest of the desert out here, there are no other saguaros. Okay, the elevation is just a little too high. And for whatever reason, saguaros don't flourish here. There's a ton of mesquites. There's these nasty, the choyas that I was showing you earlier. There's some ocotillos. It's more like desert brush. That's kind of the general terrain. It's like desert brush and choyas. But this one unique saguaro is like by itself. You know, I know there's one saguaro like that way that has no arms. It's kind of like 10 feet tall. It's about a quarter of a mile in that direction because I found one, but that's about it. So anyway, what happens is, as I understand it, in some of these areas, the elevation might be a little too high. Maybe for whatever reason, they don't grow. And so what happens is some of these birds, they'll eat the seeds. They'll eat the seeds of the saguaro, and then they'll go flying around, and then they'll poop them out. And those seeds, the pooped seeds, will, can lead to a saguaro growing. So I'm guessing that's the case with some of these saguaros that are in this area. So, by the way, I wanted to show you, there's a prickly pear growing on top. It's like in the armpit of the saguaro. See it? Darn, that sun. That sun's being a pain in the neck. But you can see the prickly pear pad right in the center of the screen. There's a prickly pear. Isn't that cool? So it's pretty neat. By the way, I want to just be clear. There are a whole bunch of bees. I can hear them. See the honeycomb? There's a whole bunch of bees living in there. So hopefully they won't attack me for any reason. So there you go. Pretty neat. There's a good view. There's the trunk. There's the trunk. One arm going down, two arms, a third arm. Crested area right there. See how it's crested? Pretty neat. Lots of fun out here. Lots of fun out here in the desert. Hey, Mike, is that Mike? Mesquites are not too shabby, yes. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on with this saguaro. There's a bird. Hear that bird? I think that's a woodpecker. That's a woodpecker, I believe. I get my birds mixed up, though. Here, there's the cactus right out there. Where is it? See, it's like whistling. Out there. Anyway, there you go. Hello to everybody watching. All right. I'm not sure what else to show you out here. Okay, there's the saguaro. It's pretty amazing. It's not a shabby saguaro. And here's the view of the mountains. Man, that's gorgeous. Let me go over here. Maybe that right over there. There we go. Oh, you got it, Nathan. Oh, you're welcome, man. It's just fun. It's fun to do live streams and show off, you know. By the way, so these are the, I think they're called the Santa Rita Mountains. It kind of goes north-south. All right. And pretty sure there's a road that I've taken. It's called Box Canyon Road. And it goes through that canyon there. And you can drive. And it's kind of, you You can make it in a normal car, but most people would not want to do it. But my Subaru does okay, so that's a pretty drive up and over those mountains. The town of Sonoita is out there in Patagonia, and the international border is south by another 40 miles. So there you go. Just trying to trying to entertain. Really, look at the sun. Look at the spikes. Oh, isn't that pretty? That's pretty. If you ask me, that's really pretty. It's like they're on fire. The saguaro. Oh yeah, baby. Look at this little arm. It's like shooting out. Just shooting out a little extra arm. Ha 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 ha! This arm's going that way. All these crazy looking arms. So it's not too shabby. I'm actually good. They got a bench here. They got a bench here. Somebody put a bench. Let me sit. See what happens. The problem is it's like facing the sun. I guess I get to sit this way. What if I do this? Wait, go like that. There's the saguaro. Here, I'll sit. I'm going to sit at the bench. You can look at the saguaro. That's not bad. That's not bad. Hey, everyone. Bear Paws, are you still there? Who's still watching? Nathan. Yeah, there's birdhouses. These are new. These are new. These are new in the past 6 months or so. So they put, I don't know why they did that, but somebody put the Tucson Audubon Society or something like that. I was reading it earlier, but yeah, you got it, Agile. I've already done a not too shabby of that saguaro. So I don't know that I want to do another. You know, I try not to do duplicates, but it is a nice day here. You know, that's a pretty ocotillo. Look at that ocotillo. So amazing. Get the saguaro on the left, the ocotillo on the right. Oh yeah, baby. Don't you love it? Hey, we got a helicopter. Check this out. We got a helicopter. I don't know what the helicopter's doing, but there it is. It's turning around now. So go figure what it's doing, but there's that helicopter. All right, let's get back to the view here. I'm going to drink some more Zico coconut water. All right, fruit punch flavor. It's not bad. It's not bad. You know, mesquites ain't bad. Here's a nice looking mesquite. Here. There's a nice looking mesquite. They're okay. You know, when they're manicured well and they're trimmed from the bottom up, they're kind of trimmed so that they grow tall and they provide shade. They're really beautiful. Out in the kind of the wild, they're just kind of like they look very bushy. Hey, wait, there's that helicopter. Where the hell is that helicopter going? Whoa, we got a helicopter, everybody. There you go. There we go. All right, so there's the saguaro. Let me just finish this up. All right, should I walk back to my car? It's like a 15-minute walk. I'll give you a tour of the desert. It's not too exciting. In fact, the walk all the way back to my car, there's no saguaros. But, I mean, I could show you whatever. Maybe we'll find a snake. Maybe we'll find a snake. All right, so anyway, I'll just show one last time. Let me take this drink here and put this in my pocket. Let's see, are we still good? We're still good. Okay, zoom out. Right here, baby. So, that's cool. I just wanted a little desert hike. I was done with work and I live a cushy life. I was done by 3. So I was like, I'm gonna go to Green Valley and hike this little hike. So one last time, here it is in its glory and beauty. I'll even take a few, it's even a little, you can really see, take a few steps back, turn. You can really see like the full shape of it. It's like crazy looking. It's just wild. It is a magnificent saguaro, I'll tell you that. Is that something or what? Hello to all 9 people. If you're just tuning in, please subscribe. I'm just some guy who loves the desert and the saguaros, all the cactuses. And go check out my playlist, my saguaros of the day, and my not too shabby videos. So I'm in Green Valley, just west of Green Valley. Hey, Nathan, you take care of yourself, buddy. Sending you, you know what we say out here? We say, make it a great day in the desert. And so from my heart to yours, all right? May your days be hot and blazing in the beautiful Sonoran Desert, all right? So, and again, all right, should I, now I'm asking for your feedback. Do you want me to stay and just admire this? Do you want me to walk back to the car and like, you know, I guess it might be interesting walking to the car. Could be. It's like a 15, actually it's only like a 10-minute hike back to the car. Hoping we can see something interesting. There are some cattle that graze in this whole area here. So maybe we'll run into some cattle, you know, an angry, an angry cow. So. All right, Agile. Well, Agile, you're such a good, faithful viewer and commenter, and I really do appreciate all your comments on my saguaros of the day. We're gonna walk back. By the way, before I just want to say one more thing. So Mount Wrightson is that top peak there, 9,000, I think it's 9,600 feet. On the mountain on the right, there is actually it's like an observatory for looking at the stars, some kind of planetarium or observatory where there's scientists up there. And I've been meaning to get a tour. You have to pay and they give you a tour. They drive you up there. So I don't know if you can see, there is like a building up there. I think it's called the Whipple. It's called the Whipple Observatory. Whipple, the Whipple Observatory. And it was closed during the COVID pandemic for like 2 or 3 years. And I'm not sure if they're giving tours now. Yeah. Anyway, there's like a little dome up there. So anyway, okay. So bye-bye. Wishing this great saguaro much good, you know, a good long extra life. All right. 3 crested areas. One there, one here, and then one way up there. 3 crested areas. It's amazing. And just the view from like right here. It's like, whoa, what's going on here? It's like, and then this one arm, it's like, it's sitting on the ground. It is sitting on the ground. All right. So one last view. And all right, I'm headed out. I'm going to keep going. You don't have to, you can enjoy the hike with me. There's mostly like these choyas, these nasty chain fruit choyas, and some ocotillos. There's a big ocotillo. Look at that big one. That's something. By the way, I'm just holding the camera. I'm watching my step. In the desert, I've learned to just like always watch your step. You're looking for cholla endings, pissed off snakes. You know, I will admit, this is a pretty cholla. But boy, it is nasty and spiky. Whew. Okay, let's keep going. This is fun. I don't feel so lonely. You know, got my friends, my YouTube friends hiking with me. And now this is a wash. So I've never seen water in it. So we'll see. Go for a little. There are like, some of these are dog prints, but there are sometimes javelinas out here. Javelinas are wild pigs. So it'd be pretty cool if we saw some. As long as, anyway, there's my shadow. So again, this part of the desert, there's not many saguaros growing. It's mostly these big mesquites. And I think they're even like bigger because of the wash, maybe. They get a little more water. You know? So there's a lot of green out here. People think the desert is like, you know, there's nothing and it's barren. Well, look at this. It's very lush. It's like forest, mesquites, and there's probably some Palo Verdes in there. Palo Verde trees. Yeah, there's a big Palo Verde tree right there. Hey, Ben. Hey, buddy. Ben. Ben, how are you, buddy? My friend Ben in Mesa, Phoenix. The Phoenix area is represented with Ben, so hope you're doing well, buddy. Take care of yourself with rest up with COVID. Hopefully your symptoms aren't too bad or anything. All right. So, by the way, I'm going to turn. I got the sun right behind me. I'm just going to show you the view. Ben, you got to rewind because I just visited this really unique old saguaro. It's got 3 crested arms and it's really funky looking. And so, all right. What do we got? 6 people watching. It's been a fun live stream. Had some fun. I want to see some javelina tried. There's definitely dogs. People take their dogs, but there's it's hard to make out the pig, the javelinas. So, woo. I'm tempted to get some Mexican food, but I'm going to pass. I'm going to exert some self-control and instead eat at home and save money. I'm proud of myself. I did get a Chipotle burrito, but I have not gone to a sit-down restaurant. And it's not a big deal, but trying to save money. I love Mexican restaurants. Just get a basic, you know, two entree plate, you know, an enchilada and a taco with rice and beans, and my chips and salsa. But it's just a lot of money, and then you throw in tax and a tip, and you're walking out and you're like, man, I can't believe how much money I spent just for like this basic meal, you know? I mean, but anyway, I know I'm complaining. So, it's going well. Hey, Bear Paws is going okay. It's going all right. So I think I got a much better living situation than last year. Last year was kind of awful. It was awful. It was bad. I mean, it wasn't. Anyway, I'm so much happier this year. So I think I got a good place and I got my hammock set up. So, by the way, all we got is these boring mesquites. Isn't that kind of sad? I don't know what that is, that bright green thing. It's kind of pretty. Hey, wait, you hear that? It's coyotes. You hear that? It's coyotes. It's kind of early for them to be howling. You heard that? Coyotes. I think they're done. That was pretty neat. Those were coyotes. Yeah. The coyotes, the cactus wrens. There's this weird bird that's squeaking up here too. Let's see if we can, all right, we're getting, all right, look at that long shadow. All right. If you're just tuning in, you got to rewind to see the amazing saguaro I visited. Now I'm hiking back to my car. I'm showing you the desert. Look at all this green. All right. Mostly mesquites. And a big telephone pole. There's a nice looking prickly pear. Very beautiful prickly pear. Ooh, a barrel. Got a barrel cactus up here. Look at this beautiful barrel. Ooh, it's like leaning over. You can see it's kind of like gray and black. It's getting old. It's still pretty neat though. Look at that barrel. Look, you can see it's called a fish hook barrel. Look at how all the thorns are hooking like fish hooks. So I could touch it and it won't hurt. Watch. See, that doesn't hurt. Isn't that crazy? It's called a fish hook barrel. I think that's something. They don't got cactuses like this in Colorado. No, sir. All right. See what else we can find. Ooh, look at that cholla on the right. It's a beautiful shape. It's a beautiful shape, I'll give you that. It's a very pretty and large chain fruit cholla right there. Some birds. All right. Hey, I see a palm tree. I see a palm tree. We're getting close to civilization, ladies and gentlemen. I see a second palm tree in there. This is the edge of the desert park. A lot of birds. I don't know if you can see, but they're all freaking out at my presence. Yeah. All right. That's a nice looking cholla. I will say that is pretty looking. It looks like a little tree, like a little miniature tree. That's pretty. Very pretty. Not too shabby. Onward. And I hear a golf cart over there. There's a golf cart. We're near civilization. All right. All right. Hey, before I leave, okay, let's see. Is there a prickly pear? I want to find a prickly pear to admire. Let's see. Oh, we got a couple. Here's a small one. There's a nice prickly pear. Look at that. That's not too shabby. That's pretty nice. There's a bigger one up here. There we go. Here. We'll zoom in. There's a nice looking prickly pear. Look at this fella. Beautiful prickly pear. There's that prickly. Look at those pricks. Lots of pricks on that prickly pear. It's pretty neat. There's another right there. And there's some palm trees. This is the edge of the park. I am back in Green Valley, Arizona. Look at that view. Look at this view. That is the most gorgeous view I've seen in some time. Look at that. I'd be tempted to live on this street, but this is a strict 55 and up community. You have to be 55. Or your spouse has to be 55. I'm 52. So I could buy a house, but I couldn't live here for more than I'd have to live here for less than half the time. So it's very pretty. Got a beautiful ocotillo right there on the left. Palm trees. And that's a nice looking house. And there's something I want to show you. Something I want to show you. Not too shabby. 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 Oh yeah, baby, there it is. Not too shabby. All right. Ha 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 ha, not too shabby. Ha 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 ha. Right there. Oh yeah, not too shabby. All right. So I guess I'll stop here. I've gone for 50 minutes. Really, I appreciate everyone for watching. And get those palms, got the palm trees. Palm trees right there too, baby. Oh yeah. Signing off. Yeah. I'm not a baseball fan anymore, but the Arizona Diamondbacks are in the World Series. How about that? All right, I'm going to stop here. Everyone, thank you for watching. And always remember, you are not too shabby. All right? Ben, was the bright green thing a Palo Verde tree? Oh, really? I don't know, Ben, but anyway, hey, take care, everybody. Really, thank you for watching. See ya. Bye-bye.